This is the top three we've been hanging on to for the series, because this is the one that will blow up social media. Top three today, any format, the top three Indian batters you have seen, Rav, okay? We'll start with you, Vaughanie, 3-1, the top three.
Right, my number three is a young player that I've only seen for 2 years, and that's Yashasvi Jaiswal.
He's in
my top three that I've seen. This young player already is a superstar across all the formats, and I'm convinced over the next 10 years he's going to be the global superstar, not just in India but across the globe, in all the different formats, 2020 cricket, 50-over cricket, test match cricket, the IPL. We're going to see so much of this young player, and I've seen enough in 2 years to put him in my top three.
Wow, that's a big statement, Rav. So coming in at number three, Jaiswal, what about for you?
I think the most dominant batsman, most dominating batsman of the last decade across all formats of the game. I think Virat Kohli for me.
Right.
Yeah, because just his ability to dominate attacks, world-class attacks, and for that period of time, and he's not finished yet.
What's he like to coach?
Sorry?
What's he like to coach, Virat?
Great, because he's very positive. He's the in-the-face kind of player, you know, like Australia would have seen over the years, and he likes to take on attacks. And you know, at his pomp, you know, he was wonderful to watch. That 100 in Perth, you know, was something special. I've seen many innings of him. Another one in England when he got a big 150 at Edgbaston, and just a terrific player. A kind of player who brings crowds in to watch the game.
Bums on seats. So Jaiswal on Kohli. Now your number two Indian batter.
Virat Kohli. Again, everything that Ravi says about his game. I mean, test match cricket, he's wonderful. He's not been in the greatest of form of late, but over the last 10 years, he's just been able to dominate all the different bowlers around the world in all the different conditions. And in my opinion, he's the greatest chaser in white ball cricket. I don't think there's been a better player that can make the chase look so easy. He just seems to have the ability to read the situation, know exactly the kind of the equation that he needs to get to. Yeah, he's my number two, Virat Kohli.
Number two for you, Rav?
I think the best opening batsman I've seen in Test match cricket, Sunil Gavaskar.
Oh, yes.
I say that because, I mean, this is the pre-helmet era. You know, to play the best quicks in the world,
there it is.
A watertight technique. You know, he would, you could sleep in the dressing room if Sunny got into the 30s.
You're that confident?
Oh, that confident. You know, he will not, once he gets in, he would convert. And he was a terrific player in all conditions, and especially test match cricket. I mean, special, absolutely special.
So the number one, probably no surprise, Indian batter you've seen?
Number one, Sachin Tendulkar. I think, again, across all the formats, he was just a joy to watch play. I mean, he just had so much control on front foot, back foot, in defence, in attack. And Yorkshire, we take credit for Sachin. He came over when he was 19, 20. He had a Tetley beer or two, and look at what he produced. A magnificent player.
Number one Indian batter for you?
Same, Sachin Tendulkar, for sheer longevity. You know, when you play 200 test matches, you know, you're 24 years in the game. You know, you've got more runs than anybody else.
You were playing with him. He was a young man.
Yes, and you know, this was that partnership, and I saw greatness from 22 yards there.
Really?
Just the movement in the crease, the balance, you know, the power in his the shots that he played on the up was something fabulous to see. And you go across formats. You know, not many people get 100 international hundreds. In fact, he's the only one to get 100 international hundreds. Special.
So there's your top three Indian batters according to Michael and Ravi.